covered the mindset. I'm going to go over now the mindset. I've already been talking mindset. I'll give you guys a second to get ready to start writing because I've got some more great material to share with you guys. You guys ready for more? Awesome. All right. So how does a kid from a town of 320 people out in the country start selling millions of dollars in info products and gain an international following? You guys ready to learn that secret? All right. Do you guys believe success counts? Does money count? Was next to many celebrities. I coached a team as a young age. I was a top sales rep for my company. This was all in high school as a teenager because I said to myself, why not? I can do that. That's worth the risk. I had raised money. I used the media. I was able to do things that many people could not do. I lived life. I had more life. I lived more as a teenager than many adults live in their entire life because I just simply said, why not? So this was the coffee business that I sold. And again, I said I can sell it. And because I said I can sell it, 28 days later it sold for $780,000 when none of the professional business salespeople, none of them said they could even sell it in 30 days. They said it would take them 60 to 90 days or more to sell it. And I did it in 28 days on my first time out because I said, I can do it, and I was willing to put in the time to make it happen. My philosophy again was why not, followed by a yes. Why not, followed by a yes. How many of you are going to say yes in here? Yes to opportunity. Good. We have the same 168 hours in the week around the world. The exact same 168 hours. The only difference is what we do with those 168 hours. I was newly married. I had 60 to 80 hour per week job. I was working a job, the only job I ever worked for 8 months. I've never worked at regular employment for a full year. I worked this job for 60 to 80 hours a week. I was going to school full time, but I started a business and a journey that's transformed my family and future in some amazing ways. And most people would say, how did you do that? Because I looked at the fact that I had 168 hours. If 80 of those hours were taken up with work, 20 hours with school, let's say another 30 hours in the week to sleep maybe, that left me 30 hours a week. And man, I couldn't have any fun really, but I enjoyed building the business, and I've had a lot of fun ever since then. You have to decide how bad you really want it. And I know every one of you guys want it really, really bad, right? And you guys are willing to do whatever it takes. Can I get a woo? We all want it. This right here is one of my other favorite quotes. And I'll read it slowly here. It says, "The graveyard is the richest place on earth because it is here that you will find all the hopes and dreams that were never fulfilled, the books that were never written, the songs that were never sung, the inventions that were never shared, the cures that were never discovered, all because someone was too afraid to take that first step, keep with the problem, or determined to carry out their dream. Is that strong? That means, yes, that means we don't want any of you to go to the grave without accomplishing what you want to accomplish. So now is the best time to start succeeding. Now is the time for you guys to make something amazing happen in your lives and in your business. Now is that time. Ignore the negatives. We talked about that. I produced a feature film, a movie called Unbelievers, and I was brand new to making a movie. This was one of those moments where I said, why not? Followed by a yes. Now, as you'll see up here, I was told throughout this whole process that, we didn't know. Basically, I was told the entire time that I couldn't accomplish this. They asked me if I would provide what they call was craft services. That means the food that they have on their movie set. I was so new, I almost brought them crayons and paper. I didn't know that meant bring them food. That's how new I was to making movies. But we made a movie 10 months later. We filmed it. We were told, you can't get access to the best actors in America. They told me that. You can't get access to the red cameras. They're very expensive, special cameras that only the largest Hollywood films have access to. And we did that. You can't find good enough locations. This is what people told us. You can't film a movie for under $100,000 in the U.S. because usually it's $1 million or more to make a movie. We did it for $75,000. They said you can't film a movie in 2 weeks. They were right. We did it in 13 days, in under 2 weeks. They said we pushed through all the barriers. They kept telling me no, and I kept saying I'm going to prove you wrong. And we did. And the reason that happened was because of persistence. Persistence is the other key to my success. It's why I achieve, because I'm persistent. Putting in the time commitment, I'm very consistent, meaning I don't give up easy. I always am pushing hard. Late nights, and sometimes it takes late nights to achieve. So I'm going to summarize my 3 keys again, my 3 main keys. I covered a lot today. Did you guys get a lot of value? Good, good. Awesome. Why not? Followed by a yes. Ignoring the positives and negatives, ignore the negatives, and be persistent.